Most people get this wrong when using the Albert app. They assume every feature is completely free, then get surprised when they see charges related to premium services or optional features. Here's the truth no one tells you. Understanding Albert's fees before you sign up can save you money and prevent unexpected charges. In this video, you'll learn exactly what fees you may encounter when using Albert in 2026, which features are free, and how to avoid paying for services you don't actually need. Let's start with the most important thing. Albert offers basic financial tools, but some advanced features may require a paid subscription. Depending on the services you use, you could have access to budgeting tools, cash advances, savings features, and financial guidance. However, not every feature falls under the same pricing structure. For example, Alex downloads Albert to track spending and manage finances. At first, he only uses basic features. Later, he decides to access premium tools that may require a subscription. That's where fees can come into play. But here's the problem. This is where most people fail. They sign up for a premium feature without fully understanding the ongoing cost. Before activating any paid service, always review the current pricing details inside the app. Now here's where it gets interesting. Not every user pays the same amount because the fees depend on which features are being used. Some services may be optional, while others could involve additional costs for faster processing or premium account benefits. In a minute, I'll show you the easiest way to avoid paying for features you don't need. The first step is reviewing your active subscriptions. Open the Albert app and check your account settings. This allows you to see whether you're enrolled in any premium plans. That's a quick win because many users discover they are paying for features they rarely use. For example, Jake originally signed up for premium tools, but later realized he only needed basic budgeting features. By reviewing his account, he was able to determine whether the subscription still provided value. But here's another important point. Some financial apps offer optional expedited services. While standard options may be included, faster transfers or special features can sometimes involve additional charges. Always review the fee details before confirming any transaction. This is where smart users save money. They compare the cost of premium features against the actual benefits they receive. If you're considering Albert in 2026, focus on your personal needs. If the premium tools help you manage money better, the costs may be worthwhile. If not, basic features might be enough. So what's the bottom line? Albert may include both free and paid features depending on how you use the platform. The key is understanding exactly what you're signing up for before activating premium services. Now you're better informed and less likely to encounter unexpected fees. If this video helped you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below with your experience using Albert. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.